Hello, it is Saturday, June 20th. Um, had a kind of a relatively chill day. I slept in. It felt really great. And then I was just seeing all the information about what's going on in Tulsa with Trump's first rally, his rally for hate, as many people are calling it, which seems very appropriate. I actually just got to watch a little bit about it. It was interesting because they were expecting about 100,000 people, and the one arena seats 19,000. Then there was going to be this other venue that holds, I think, 40,000. They're going to do a whole thing out on the plaza. Well, not enough people showed up. They couldn't even fill up the 19,000 arena. I just actually watched a little bit of the rally because I was just curious. And optics were good because at one point, I guess people are tired. I don't know what time it started, but I guess people were tired because they were like half-ass applauding him. One person behind him kept looking at his watch, talking to the girlfriend next to him. It's interesting. They did find people of color to place behind him, but they just were very, it looked so staged. And I know a lot of times these things are staged, but the applause that could be seen from behind him, it looked like somebody was flashing them to applaud now, and they did, but was far from enthusiastic. There was a couple of people that looked like they were very enthused, but then at one point people got tired and just sat down, and unfortunately then you realize there was empty seats that showed up on screen, and you could tell somebody was sent over there to fill in those gaps real quick because you didn't want the president standing in front of what you could see on the upper left-hand corner were empty seats. So it was like, oh, quickly, let's rearrange the people. And you could tell they shuffled people around to make it to fill up the screen. And then obviously at some point, somebody told them to stand back up because it fills the screen. More people were standing up instead of sitting down because you could see the backs of the chairs. So the crowd behind him that's supposed to be the rah, rah, rah crowd, either they've been doing it for a while and they were just tired of it, or they just weren't. They were enthused, but not like you would expect it to be. And then I saw some shots of the arena, and yeah, the upper levels were all empty. So it looked like a half-full arena. So the arena seats 19,000, 10,000 people maybe? It's still a big-sized crowd, but not the overflowing crowd and packed to the gills arenas that you've seen in the past. Watching, he is reading straight off the teleprompter, very little ad-lib. And whoever did his makeup did a better job this time. He looks a little more blended. Except that, he's leaning on the podium a lot. And he's shiny. He's sweaty. Like, he's giving it his all. But the all that I'm seeing is not the kind of all he used to give. He's trying to be as energetic as he can. But it's not the same kind of energy from a while back. You can tell he's trying, but that's the issue. He's trying. It just isn't coming out just naturally. So much for that. Dallas did institute, starting today, a must-wear mask policy. I did have to run a couple of errands today. Everywhere I went, everybody had masks on, except my local Kroger. Now, the staff there and most of the customers were, but there were still people inside the store without it. And the new rule is the businesses are supposed to enforce the masking, that you can't go into businesses and they're supposed to enforce it. If not, the business can be fined. So Kroger was not enforcing it. They didn't have anybody monitoring. And there was just people, usually in my Kroger, most people are masked, but there were some just wandering around without a mask. 7-Eleven wasn't letting anybody through the door without a mask on. Walgreens was not going to let anybody through the door unless they had a mask on. That was the difference. So Kroger might get fined if somebody found out that they are not enforcing the wearing of the mask. That is my news for today. Please like and subscribe. In case you're new to this, I do daily posts on the coronavirus, living under the coronavirus. I started this blog a couple of weeks after the first restrictions happened, and I've been keeping up a daily chronicle. And through all of this, I've been chronicling some major historical events as well as some personal events that happened to me. So I am Mark Brian Sona. I am a playwright, a theater producer. I have a little theater company, and I direct and I'm an actor also. But as my regular daytime gig is I work as an interpreter. So I've been following up on everything that's been going on daily. And so like, subscribe, share this video if you'd like. I've gotten some more new subscriptions, so thank you for everybody subscribing. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. And if you see this tonight, have a wonderful evening. If you see this tomorrow during the day or in the afternoon, good morning or good afternoon. And for those of you who are keeping track of my hair, look how much longer it's getting. What's interesting, last little bit, my hair has gotten so curly. It's kind of like interesting. It keeps getting curlier and curlier and curlier. At one point today, it was the wind got fluffed back out. I kind of looked like Mandy, an older version of Mandy Patinkin and Yentl. Some of you might get that reference. Anyway, but some people are liking this longer hair. It's so messy. It's so hard to keep control because I haven't had a haircut in months. And I've not had this kind of lengthy hair and long hair in ages. But I'm starting, oddly enough, now that it's gotten to this extreme length, I'm starting to dig it. Because normally I have very cropped, very short hair. All right, so I will let you guys go and talk to you tomorrow.